Welcome to this month's special tax topic webinar. We'll be learning about the solar energy tax credit, which has some very unique tax benefits. So for anyone living in states where the sun shines, this is a great topic, whether you're considering purchasing solar panels or recently installed some. As always, this webinar is for educational purposes and does not constitute advice. We recommend all students discuss their individual tax situation with us by scheduling consultation. So I'm very excited. Our presenter today will be May Tran. May has over 20 years experience in tax and finance. As an enrolled agent, she specializes in trader tax laws, estate and trust taxation, foreign reporting, and researching advanced tax topics. She's one of our best tax accountants here at OTA Tax Pros, and I'm super excited for you to hear from her today.
Thank you. The solar tax credit was created to encourage Americans to use solar power. The Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA, and the Department of Energy offer tax credits for solar-powered systems. The 30% credit is available through the end of 2019, and after that, the percentage steps down each year and then stops at the end of 2021. The credit is equal to 30% of your total qualified cost. You can claim the Residential Energy Efficiency Property Credit for solar, wind, and geothermal equipment in both your principal residence and a second home, but fuel cell equipment qualifies only if installed in your principal residence. You can ask the builder to make a reasonable allocation for the cost for purposes of calculating your tax credit. Other than the cost of the system, there is no limit to the dollar amount of the credit except for fuel cells with the maximum credit of $500 for each half kilowatt of power capacity or $1,000 for each kilowatt. Generally, you can claim a tax credit on the expenses related to the new solar PV system that already came installed in the house for the year in which you move into the house, assuming the builder did not claim the tax credit. The tax credit is a dollar-for-dollar reduction in the amount of income tax you would otherwise owe. The unused portion gets carried forward. You cannot claim a credit for installing solar power at rental properties you own. The exception is if you live in the house for part of the year and use it as a rental when you are away, you'll have to reduce the credit for a vacation home, rental or otherwise, to reflect the time you're not there. If you live there for 3 months a year, for instance, you can only claim 25% of the credit. If the system costs $10,000, the 30% credit would be $3,000, and you could claim a quarter of that, or $750. Expenses that qualify for the credit include, first, solar PV or photovoltaic, or PV cells used to power an attic fan, but not the fan itself. Second, contractor labor cost for on-site preparation, assembly, or original installation, including permitting fees, inspection cost, and developer fees. Third, balance of system equipment, including writing, inverters, and mounting equipment. And fourth, sales taxes on eligible expenses. Work with your tax accountant to properly claim the credit. Because the qualified expenses are not limited, the IRS knows this is very beneficial credit, and we have seen some taxpayers get audited to prove they properly claimed the credit. So make sure it's done right. Also, some states or government programs offer additional tax credits or incentives. So work with your accountant to figure out how they work together or which one is best for you. Lastly, if you end up with a bigger credit that you have income tax due, you cannot use a credit to get a refund. However, you can carry the credit over the following years if needed.
Thank you, May. As you can tell, this is a great opportunity for those who want to invest in improving their home, reducing their utility bill, and saving taxes as well. If you have any questions or would like to have a more in-depth conversation about your unique individual tax situation, we're here for you. We'd love to help you put together a tax strategy to save you taxes. We'll take care of you.